Hello, friends, and welcome to GI Yoga. This morning we are going to do something different. Not entirely different, we're still doing yoga. Um, to come into thinking about self esteem, self empowerment, letting go of things, and notice where we're holding on to tension. Well, what does that feel like? So I invite you to close your eyes if you'd like. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. Find a place to rest your gaze. And let's just take a moment here. You can do a body scan if you're not sure what you're looking for, or just let the mind wander around the body and notice what you're feeling. And maybe there's some tightness in the hips or the shoulders, the knees, something that doesn't feel great. Let's take a moment here and breathe into that area. So what we're going to do is we're going to take an inhale, guide the breath to that area of concern. Draw out that tension and release it with the exhale. So we can inhale through the nostrils, exhale out through the nostrils. Bringing in light and energy and warmth into that area. Scoop out that tension or concern with the exhale. Nice, smooth inhale. Nice, smooth exhale. When you're ready, letting go of that forceful breath, come back to your regular breath pattern. And for today, if you'd like, setting an intention for your practice today. Feeling what you want to get out of this time that you're spending for yourself. And when you're ready, let's come into some movement. So today we're talking about self-empowerment and letting go of what no longer is serving us. So we want to do this by two methods. So we want to open up. So that's another gesture, opening and letting go. And you can do that with flicks or just dropping. You can do it out the hands, out the crown of the head, down through the feet. This washing of a physical sense can help in a mental sense as well. All right, so movement. We are going to do a couple of cat and cow seated, and then we're going to come up to standing. So let's start with hands in front of the knees. If you're comfortable sitting cross-legged, that's great. If not, you can bring both legs straight out in front, or option to stay in a chair. All right, so if you're seated, hands in front of the knees or under the thighs. Exhale, we're going to round our cat. We're going to inhale, opening up, looking forward, and maybe up towards the ceiling, just as far as comfortable. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Beautiful. All right, maybe one or two more. Feeling some energy coming into the spine. And then when you're ready, we'll come back to center. All right, from here, we're gonna come all the way up to standing, and then we'll do a bunch of stuff and work our way back down to seated. So I'm taking my socks off. Didn't go as far as it should have. Okay. All right, so let's come to standing. And we're going to do that same cat and cow again. But let's find our feet rooted into the earth. You can start with big toes touching and then come hip width distance apart for our cat and cow. A little bit wider if balance is an issue for you. And we're going to start with our cat. So that looks like a little bend in the knees, bringing the shoulders forward, looking down. Palms can face behind you. That's our exhale breath. On the inhale, we're going to round up, looking up. Exhale, bring it back to cat. Inhale, rounding up, looking up to cow. Excellent. And then let's come back to center. And from here to a little side to side movement with our spine. All right. So for our side to side, we're going to start. Okay, we're back. All right. So I'm going to start with this left hand on my left hip. Inhale this right arm up and coming over. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, left arm comes up and over. Exhale, bring it back. And we'll keep doing each side. Beautiful. And release that. Let's come in and add an extra breath now. So we're going to inhale this lower right rib cage. Bring it back. Inhale, left arm comes up and over. And pause here. Let's breathe into that lower left rib cage. Excellent. And then bring it back. All right, let's come into a little bit of a twist, and then we'll come back to our symmetrical cat and cow. So for today, we're going to stay in this upper quadrant of the back for our twist. We don't want to go down into a lower twist while we're standing up here. All right, so I'm just going to step over to the side a little bit. Arms are out. They can be lower, higher, however you like. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, turning towards the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Let's do it one more time and pause. We'll take 2 breaths here. And maybe this back lower right rib cage is where you're breathing into. And then inhale back to center, exhale to, and then coming back to center, exhale and release. Bring the feet back closer together. All right, so we're going to do a couple of half sun salutations. And it's your option how you want to do the arms. For today, I'm going to back over there, side to side, or have the arms out to the side, because we're talking about opening up that thoracic rib cage. So this up here so we can open the heart and have more space for the lungs. All right, so inhale. We'll start with the hands at the heart. Inhale, arms come up, and then out to the side on the exhale, swan dive. Hands come down towards the floor. If you don't reach, that's okay. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, so the hands can come to the legs, keeping a nice soft bend there. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms come out to the side. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. If this is something that you want to try, with hamstrings coming to a chair and then bending the knees and then to straighten them, you can try that if this is too much to go this far down. All right, let's do a couple more. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, hands come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do a couple more. Inhale. Exhale, arms out to the side. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, push in with the feet. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do two more. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, arms out, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, push in with the feet. Hands come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out to the side. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Release the arms. Excellent. All right. So let's come into our warrior one. I'm going to come onto the mat. And let's start by warming up the knees a little bit here. So we'll start by turning the left foot out. Step that right foot forward. Your feet don't land where you like them. You can always move them. Okay. All right, so we're just going to move the knee here. So on the inhale, leg is straight. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Beautiful. And one more time. Bend the knee, push off, and step it back. All right, let's go to the other side. Turn that right foot out, step the left foot forward. And it doesn't have to be a huge, big, long step, just something that you can step back with. So if it's too hard to step back, you went too far. All right, and let's start with just the knee on this side. So we'll inhale here. On the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. One more. Excellent. And let's bend that knee, push off, and step it back. Excellent. Let's come to the first side. We're going to add the arms. So turn the left foot out, step this right foot forward. And before we move into this, we're going to take a moment here and check in with the pelvis. So tilting, can't see. So we'll bend the knee, find that nice neutral pelvis. Beautiful. Okay. So let's add the arms now. I'm going to come this way. Perfect. Okay. So we'll start with the leg straight. If that back leg is uncomfortable, you can bend that knee too. All right, so we're going to start with both arms straight out in front, fingers touching. That leg is mostly straight. You can have a little bend in it. On the inhale, we're going to open the arms out to the side and bend that front knee. On the exhale, leg straightens, fingers come back together. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And let's do 2 more. And release the arms down, bend that front knee, push off and step it back. All right, let's do the other side. So I'm gonna turn that right foot out, step this left foot forward. And again, if that back leg is uncomfortable, if you're hyperextending, put a little bend in that knee. So let's do the arms same way. Arms come out in front, fingertips touching. We're gonna inhale, that front knee, arms come out to the side. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale and exhale. Couple more here. Excellent. Release the arms, bend that leg, push off, and step it back. So we're opening, getting that space in that upper rib cage. Let's move into some of our warrior 2. All right, and I think I'm going to go same way, but I'm going to move this. Okay, so let's come into our warrior 2. We'll step the left foot forward this time. Back foot's at 90 degrees-ish. Hands come together at the heart, arms open to the side. And then we're going to bend that left knee over that left ankle. So I'm going to soften the shoulders away from the ears. Extend out with the fingers. And our gaze is over those left fingers. And then when you're ready, let's move through a few different versions of this. All right, so let's start with Peaceful Warrior. Right arm drops down, left palm up towards the ceiling. And my arm is cut off. And then windmill all the way around to side angle pose. You can take this right arm on this right hip to send that right shoulder back. Arm can come straight up. Or you can see it if I do it in the video this way. Ear, bicep is by the ear. Beautiful. All right. Windmill back around all the way to Peaceful Warrior. And then side angle pose. And Peaceful Warrior. Last side angle pose. And then let's come back to Warrior 2, side. So we're going to step this right foot forward. Back foot's at 90 degrees. Hands together at the heart, arms open out. We're going to bend that right knee over that right ankle, and then softening the shoulders away from the ears, extending out through the fingertips. Gaze is over those right fingers. Let's take a breath or two here, check in, softening in the knees if needed. And then let's come into Peaceful Warrior first. Left arm down, right palm up, Peaceful Warrior. all the way around to side angle pose. You can keep that left hand on that left hip. Send that left shoulder back behind you, or the left arm can come straight up towards the ceiling or overhead. Beautiful. Back to peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Excellent. Back to warrior two. Drop the hands and step the feet together. All right, let's come into a little bit of lunge warm up so we can do a full sun salutation. It's cloudy out. Love to see the sun today. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I know, Midwest, we're obsessed with the weather. Okay, towel or whatever you have. I'm on carpet and a mat, so I don't, but it's there if I change my mat. Okay, so let's come down to hands and knees. And before we come into our lunge, let's find that cat and cow. So we're doing some asymmetrical work, so let's come back to symmetrical. So let's start with this. Exhale, cat, tuck the chin. Inhale, rounding up, looking up towards the horizon. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Wonderful. Okay, let's come up to our lunge. All right, so we're going to come up, and if you have blocks, you can use them. If not, you can stay down on the floor. If you have ouchy wrists, you can make a fist. I don't know if you can see that. With your hands, and that will help protect your wrist. Or you roll up the front of your mat. All right, so I'm going to do the blocks because I got them. So if you are using blocks, 3 fingers in front, pinky and thumb on the sides, that's our most stable. So if you have the blocks, an easy way to get that foot up there is both blocks over to the left and then swing that leg out and around and then center it. If you don't need to do that, then just bring that leg straight up in front. All right, adjust the blocks. And then we're going to move up into our lunge. But let's start first with a pelvic drop. So we're going to bring the pelvis down towards the floor. You can keep holding on to the blocks, just an illustration. And then come back up to a more neutral. And then let's go a little higher. Hands come onto that right knee or thigh. And then we're going to bring the arms up overhead. And if you want this a little deeper, you can come back to that pelvic drop. If that's uncomfortable, stay back up. Very nice. And then coming back to neutral, hands to that knee. Hands come to the blocks. You can swing it around or come straight back. Swing it around or come straight forward with the left. And let's do that same thing on this side. So we're going to do our pelvic drop first. And then come back up to neutral. Hands come up to the knee or the thigh. And then arms come up overhead. If you want to do that pelvic drop again, you can. Just be careful of your kneecap. And then come back to center. Hands come down. And then we'll move that left leg back. All right, so I think we have salutation. So we're going to come up into our down dog to come up all the way to standing. So curl the toes under, inhale, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. And you can take a moment and walk your dog here. Bend one knee, extend the opposite heel. Oops. Excellent. And you can look up at the hands or back at the feet. Walk the hands to the feet or set the feet to the hands. coming into our forward fold. So let's soften the knees, drop the head, and here is a good place to let go out the crown of your head what is no longer serving you. Take a breath. And then on your next inhale, arms are going to come out to the side. I'm going to fix my microphone. So arms come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right. I'm going to try that. We'll see. Okay. Comes out, no worries. So let's do a full sun salutation. So we'll come up to the top of the mat, and we're going to do GI Yoga style first. So that looks like this. Inhale, hands come down, arms come up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Step both feet back. And then coming down into upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. And then we're going to step up to the hands. Arms come out to the side, bend the knees, inhale. Hands come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step all the way back. Coming into plank. Coming to the tops of the feet or the knees. Dog. Flip the toes, hips come up, downward facing dog. Step the feet up to the hands. Bend the knees, arms out to the side. Inhale. Coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. 1 more. Inhale. Arms out, exhale. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back into the knees, or the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, hips come up, downward facing dog. Walk the feet up to the hands. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, push in with the feet. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. All right. So let's do a different style of half sun salutation. We're going to add that lunge in. So that's why we warmed up on it first. All right. So up at the top of the mat, hands together at the heart. Inhale, hands come down, arms come up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down. We're going to step just the left foot back. And you can stay here and bring the arms up. Or you can come down to that left knee. Hands come back down. And we can come into our plank. Upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. You're going to step the right foot forward. Left foot forward. Arms out to the side. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, so now that's one-sided. Let's do the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down to the mat. Right foot comes all the way back. You can come down to the knee or stay in a high lunge. Arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Back, you can come into a plank. Tops of the feet or knees, upward facing dog. Flip the toes, back, and up into downward facing dog. You're going to step the left foot forward. Right foot comes forward. Bend the knees, arms out to the side. Hands come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. Okay, so that's a little different, adding the lunge in, and we did upward facing dog and plank instead of chaturanga, but that's okay. All right, so let's come into some balance. So we want to keep this upper rib cage in mind when we're doing our balance here today. Let me move this out a little bit. All right, so if you have a chair and you want to do your balance with your chair, you're welcome to do that. I have a block. I'm going to do my eagle pose with that. But let's go ahead. We're going to start with a tree pose. So you can start with either foot. I'm going to start with my right foot. Hands at the heart. I'm going to bring my left heel above my right ankle. So I want to check in with this hip, and I think the camera angle might be making it look a little wonky. But nice, strong on the right side, open on the left. Put my hands at my heart. You can stay right here. I'm going to go wide with my branches today because that's what we're looking at. But you can do whatever you want with your branches. So if you'd like to grow your branches, arms come up and out. And I'm going to do a saguaro tree, which is not a tree, it's a cactus, but that's okay. Arms out to the side. If you have your balance and bring your foot up higher, you can do that. Opposing forces, push the leg into the foot and the foot into the leg. You can bring your foot up higher if you'd like, or keep it where it is. Just don't push in on the knee, please. All right, when you're ready to come out, coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent. Shake the legs out if you need to. And let's come to the other side. Left foot into the floor or mat. Right heel above that left ankle. Check in with this left hip. Right hip is open, hands at the heart. And again, you can grow your branches any which way. I'm doing my cactus arms for my tree today. Your foot can come up if you've got your balance and you want to. If you're holding onto a chair, you can bring it up even further, just not on the knee. All right, take another breath or two here. And then when you're ready to come out, coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent. Shake the legs out. And let's come into our Karate Kid flying crane. Is it flying crane? Something like that. All right. So that one, we lift one knee and bring the arms out to the side. And then everything comes back. And then other side. All right. Here we go. So we're going to inhale, arms come out to the side or in front, and that knee comes up so that it is parallel to the floor. Exhale, bring back. Inhale, other side. Exhale, bring back. Oops. And a couple more. The other option you can do with this one is to pause when you have one leg up. And take an extra breath or two. Excellent. It's coming up on the toes, and then on the exhale, come back down. Sorry, let me try that again. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And this is another one, when you're practicing on your own, you can pause in this pose, keep the breath going. This one is tricky for some people, easier for others. All right, so let's do a few here together. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, back. The other thing you can do is make it 2 movements. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, inhale the toes up. Exhale. or actually coming up on the toes, sorry. And then another breath and the arms come down. So that's a lot of options for one great balance pose. So let's do a couple together. Excellent, and release. All right, the next one I'm going to do is our eagle pose. And I like to do it on a block. There's 3 levels with the legs and 3 levels with the arms. Let me show you those, and then we'll do the pose. All right, so first option with the legs is bend your right leg, cross your left leg over. Both feet are on the ground, so you're just on your toes of your left foot. Second option, if you have a block, bend that right leg, cross over, rest that left foot on the block. Third option, bend that right leg, cross that left leg, and wrap it around. So this one is going to be a little bit more difficult because you're just on the one leg. So you pick what you want for your legs, and then the arms, 3 options here. Arms come out, so I'm going to do it over again. And this is the right arm comes under the left, wraps around, palms attempting to be close together. It's okay if they don't reach. Second option, elephant trunk. So palms, forearms, elbows together. Third option is crossing the arms, hugging the shoulders. So any of those 3. Today we're going to add a forward bend and a back bend onto this, because why not? Nobody's here to tell me not to. All right, so let's get started. If you've got a block and you want it, we're going to start it on the outside of the left foot. Bend the knees, arms come out to the side. Right arm under the left, right leg over the left. First thing we're going to do is forward fold. So we're going to come all the way down. And then inhale back to neutral. We're still sitting a bit. And let's do 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to do our back bend. So we're going to inhale, coming up, bring the hands up towards the ceiling. And your eyes are going to follow your fingers going just as far as is comfortable. And then exhale back to center. Unwind, uncross. So arms come out. Oh, we had a little. Arms come out to the side, bend the knees. Left arm comes under the right. And then that left leg crosses over the right. 3 breaths here. Or no, we're going to do our forward fold first. Sorry. So we're going to exhale and forward fold. Come back up to center. And then 3 breaths. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale down. We're still kind of sitting. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. And now let's do our back bend. So we're going to inhale, lifting the fingers, looking up towards the ceiling, going only as far as is comfortable. And then coming back on the exhale to neutral. Unwind, uncross, and you can clap. Yay for yourself. Good job. All right. Forward folds. Okay, let's do some standing wide-legged forward fold. Actually, I need that back. Okay. 2, and you have room. Sitting sideways on your mat. And let's do some wide-legged forward folds. So let's start with half sun salutations on this. So hands at the heart. We're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Arms can come up to the ears. Push in with the feet. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more. Arms can do different things. I'll show you. Inhale, arms come up, out. Exhale, swan dive, hinge at the heel, forward fold. Arms out to the side. Push in with the feet. Bend the knees. Inhale, all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. So those are basic 2 options. There's plenty of others. You pick what you want. I'm going to pick what I want to do. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, so pinwheels. So that is a twist. So you're going to bring the arms out to the side. Let's do this 3 times. Exhale, right hand. Inhale, open. Exhale, left hand, right hip. Inhale, open. Exhale, right hand, left knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, left hand, right knee. Inhale, open. And then I'm going down to the ankles. You can stay at the knees or hips. Exhale, right hand, left ankle. Inhale. Exhale, left hand, right ankle. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. All right, let's do a rainbow pose. So if you have a block and you want to use it, bring it out in front. And here we go. So we're going to hinge at the hips here. So you bring your hands to your hips, actually, if you want. Inhale. On the exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to the block or the floor. Hands are in front of you. Extend the spine. Right, inhale, bring this left hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, other side. Right hand comes up. Exhale, back. Bend the knees, hands to hips. Push in with the feet. Inhale, coming back up. All right, so that was a bit of twisting. Let's come back and let's do our forward fold with legs in closer. So heel toe feet back together, and we'll do a couple of half sun salutations, half sun salutations. Is that still in there? Still in there. Okay. Here we go. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out, all the way up, palms together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, arms out, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold, arms out, pushing with the feet. Inhale, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Excellent. All right, anything that we missed, we'll have to do next time. All right. So let's make our, you know what? We're going to do 2 more poses and then we'll come down. All right. So goddess and star. These are some of my favorite for opening up that thoracic rib cage. All right. So legs are wide, feet are out at an angle. And then let's start with our star pose. So the arms come out, so we look like a 5-pointed star. And then that's our inhale. On the exhale, bend at the knees, bend at the elbows, bend at the wrists. That's our goddess or horse pose. Inhale, lift and open, looking up. Exhale, back to horse or goddess. Inhale and exhale. And one more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, release that. And let's come into a squat to come down. If you don't want to do your squat, that's fine. Come and sit comfortably on the floor. If you are still working on your squat, heels onto a blanket or a towel, and then come down as far as comfortable. Elbows between the knees, hands at the heart. Take a breath or two here. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, falling gracefully on the floor. Not at the point where I can just sit. That's all right. We may or may not get there. All right, so let's come and do a little twist, and then we will come on down to our backs. All right, so legs out straight. We're gonna bend this left knee, left foot comes into the mat. Right leg can be out straight, or if it's okay with your knees and your hips and all that, right foot can come to that left hip. Or you can even cross that left leg over there. This is what I'm doing. You can pick one of the other two if you like those better. All right, let's add the arm. So we're going to inhale this right arm up. On the exhale, that right arm comes on the other side of that left leg, or around in front if that's more comfortable. Bringing that belly button in towards the spine. Left hand behind, pushing into the earth, lengthen. On the exhale, turning the chin around towards that left shoulder. Inhale back to center. And let's switch legs. Send that left leg, right foot comes into the mat, right knee bent. Inhale, lift this left arm up. And come on the far side of that right leg or around in front. Right hand comes behind and lifting up out of the spine. On the exhale, chin comes around towards that right shoulder. And return back to center. So let's bring both feet up to the top of the mat. And hands come onto the knees, and we're going to roll back onto the flat of the back. If you want, you can bring your forehead in towards the knees. And then on the exhale, release it back down. Feel muscles in between your shoulder blades. And are a little tight, and I can feel that. So let's do some movement here. I might have to move. We're going to start with. You can start with your hands. Exhale, hands slide up. Inhale, slide back down. Or hands can rest on the knees. And if you want for today or any day, the knees can come out wider. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, release. That gives you a little bit more space in the lower spine and the back of the neck. Exhale, when the knees come in. Inhale to release. Beautiful. And let's add the legs. I'm going to turn a little bit so I have room for my arms. All right. So exhale, knees in. Inhale, arms up overhead, feet up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, close. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Feet come down to the mat. Let's do a couple bridge poses. So we want to line the knees and the heels. Right. Oh, I lost my block. If you have a block and you want to, you can bring it in between the thighs. That's going to take the urge to squeeze the glutes when you come up, because you're squeezing the thighs instead of the glutes. Okay, so let's do 3 of these. Ready? Here we go. So we're going to inhale, push in with the feet, arms come up, hips come up. Exhale, arms come down, hips come down. Again, inhale. And exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's come back to, that was a back bend, so we gotta reverse that, and let's do our Apanasana 3 times again here. Exhale, knees come up. Inhale. Exhale, knees in. Inhale. And one more. Exhale. And inhale. Beautiful. Feet come down to the mat. Extend both legs all the way straight out. Arms down by your side. We're going to arms up overhead. If that's uncomfortable on the shoulders, do your cactus arms on the exhale. Arms come back down by your sides. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, arms back down. Let's do that one more glorious time. Inhale. And exhale. Hands down by your arms. Hands are connected to your arms. Wrists here. On the inhale, up towards the ceiling, rolling over the pinky so the palm faces up. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Now it is time for our relaxation pose. So whatever you need to get comfortable for that, if it's just getting the wiggles out, that's fine. You can bring something under your knees to release any tension in the lower spine. Arms can come out and away from the body. I'm going to sit up for a walk down. And we'll walk down the body, relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the feet. Relax the toes, the soles of the feet, the tops of the feet, and the heels. Release the calves and shins. Release the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the back of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Relax the whole of the spine from the tailbone all the way up to the base of the skull. Let the shoulders be heavy, sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Let the eyes be heavy and fall to the back of the head. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. You are welcome to stay here as long as you are comfortable. When you're ready to come back into the room, wiggle toes, Wiggle fingers, head side to side. When you're ready. And again with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, using your upper arm to push up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way. Let's finish with sun breath number 3. So this is, again, last one for the upper thoracic rib cage here. Palms together, elbows together, forearms together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 3 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. All right. I've got another mudra for you today, and it is self-empowerment. So we're going to bring index finger and thumb together, and then all 4 together. The middle finger, they touch at the tips, and the ring finger and the pinky finger tuck under. So it looks like that. And then we're going to put it right at the solar plexus. And the little saying I've got here is attuned to my inner jewel of radiant energy. Self-awareness awakens naturally. Or self-esteem. So you can use this mudra when you are feeling a little down about what is going on, to build up your self-empowerment. Excellent. All right, release that. Bring your hands together, hands to the heart. As we go forth out into this beautiful, beautiful day, let's go forth with kindness, compassion, and gratitude. Not just for others, but especially for yourselves. Namaste, my friends. See you next time, Monday night, and we will do some more with the spine. Take care.